Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Ralph update for you guys. Ralph actually doing well, man. It's shocking in these market conditions that we have a coin that's doing well. So Ralph dipped back down to just under 10 mil market cap, and that would have been a great entry if you bought the fear, you bought the dip. I'm shocked that it's at 60 mil market cap right now. It went up to 20 mil as well, so that was a 2x from the low. And as you can see right here, it's showing strength, man. The chart looks like it's gonna continue climbing up here. Now that could change, obviously. That could obviously change, but it does look like, something is cooking here. Obviously right now, again, since we talked about Ralph under 3 mil market cap, now it's up from under 3 mil market cap when we first talked about it. It's up a number of X's now. So I don't want you guys to invest a crazy amount in Ralph, obviously, because like I always preach on the channel, never invest more than you're willing to lose. So anything under, maybe anything from the range of 200 to 500 bucks here in Ralph, in my opinion, is a good bet, because you could get your hands on like 10,000 to 30,000 Ralph tokens with that amount. And if we truly go to $1 here on Ralph, that's gonna be 10k to 30k. From like what, 200 to 500 bucks. I wouldn't think that's like a bad investment. I don't think that's a bad investment here. You want to bet on coins that are showing strength against the market. As you see in the past 24 hours, it was up 48%. And like I said, it's up 2x from that 10 mil dip. I didn't necessarily buy any more on the dip. I'm just holding my moon bag, guys. Like, honestly, I was in a live stream chat with someone that said, oh, holding a moon bag is not going to be profitable. It's because most often than not, your moon bag just goes to zero right from the point you took profits. So we're gonna see, man. I've never truly been successful at it because I never used that strategy in the past, right? I usually just get out, but if I did use that strategy, I would have probably been more profitable, because a lot of projects went way past their valuations than what I've expected them to after taking profits, right? And I was like, dang, I should have left something in. So that's my, one of the strategies I'm implementing for the new year, for 2026, right? So Ralph right here in a good spot. Like I said, it's in a good spot, man. I'm shocked at how strong it is, and it's going more and more viral in the Web 2 world as far as AI and devs go, right? A lot of people are comparing the Ralph code to Bitcoin, not the actual token, but the Ralph code. And a lot of people are kind of iffy on the token because they're like, where's the utility for the token, right? Because Ralph, the AI code in Claude, is fantastic and amazing and could potentially achieve AGI, but where does the token factor in, right? Well, Jeffrey the dev said he's going to be trying to integrate some type of utility with Loom. So we'll see how that plays out. This is the crypto market, guys. Like in 2024, nobody was asking for the utility of Popcat, Mog, SPX 6900, Pepe, Bonk, Dog with Hat, Geo Bowden, AI16Z, Goatius Maximus, AIXBT, Virtual. I could go on and on, man. Nobody was asking for the utility of those, man. But that's why I say never invest more than you're willing to lose. I'm not telling you guys to put in 5 to 10k, 30k in the Ralph here. I'm not saying that. I say $200 to 500 bucks. Something goes wrong, you could make that back at your honest living, at your job, your side hustle, your hustle, whatever you do for a living, right? You can make 200 to 500 bucks back. But the risk reward here is, in my opinion, is a great bet because it's showing strength against the market. You see the buys coming in. You see the demand here, whereas a lot of other coins don't have any demand, right? I'm a Zora bull and there's no demand for Zora, right? And I'm bullish on Zora, right? But there's demand here for Ralph, so why not toss it? Why not? Some exposure is better than no exposure. That's my saying that I came up with. Some exposure is better than no exposure. Just because you can't buy a big bag of a coin doesn't mean you can't buy a bag of the coin, right? For example, like I said, if it actually does get to 500 mil to $1, and you got like 10 to 30k tokens, right? 500 mil is gonna be 5k from 200 bucks, right? $5,000, right? 30,000 tokens is gonna be 15k from what? 400 bucks, somewhere like that. 500 bucks, right? that's a lot of money, man. Look around at the entire crypto space. 90% of people aren't making any money in the space right now because it's terrible. The market conditions are terrible. So if you can make some money for when the market conditions get better, I'd take that chance. I'd take that risk, right? So as always, guys, none of this is financial advice. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Truly appreciate the support. Like, share the videos. Never invest more than willing to lose. Truly, I truly do thank you guys for all the support, and I'll catch you in the next one.